Lorene, can you tell me how you first met me? Do you remember when you first met me, or what happened?
What happened when I first met you?
Well, how did you even find out about me?
I found out about you from a telephone call from Gerald Baldwin. He was calling you and dialed the wrong number and dialed 5022 instead of 5028.
Aha. And what happened with that telephone call?
Well, it was a lifesaver, I think.
Okay. Can you tell me what was going on in your life then?
I had been diagnosed with Parkinson, and about a year before that.
Mm-hmm. And how were you doing at that time?
Oh, I was desperate.
You were desperate.
I was desperate to find something that would help Parkinson.
Okay.
And I got this telephone call. Even though it wasn't for me, he told me that he was a distributor for health products. And he was sure he had a product that would help me. And I was desperate, and I wanted to hear more about it.
Okay. And can you tell me what he put you on?
He put me on CoQ10. Well, first he put me on OPC3,
Mm-hmm.
CoQ10, and multivitamins.
Okay. And did you take a large dose or a small dose?
I started out taking it 3 times a day, as he told me. I took.
It was 9 doses a day.
Yeah.
And 3 doses of CoQ10. So
CoQ10.
you were taking 900 milligrams of OPC and 300 milligrams of CoQ10.
CoQ10.
And what happened with that? How fast did you notice a difference?
In about 5 days, it was a big difference. I couldn't believe it.
And when you went on the OPC and the CoQ10, I remember your hand shook like this.
I shook all over.
Yeah. And when I used to touch you, you shook all over.
And I was always going to sleep.
And you were always going to sleep. That's very true. So, what year was that? Was that 2002?
No, it was 2003.
It was 2003.
Mm-hmm.
So this is now 6 years later.
Mm-hmm.
And how have you done since?
Well, I won't go back on any products. Oh, I shouldn't say that.
Medications.
Of medication.
Right.
I know what it has done to others in my family, and I just can't see it.
I remember that your neurologist wanted you to go off of OPC and CoQ10. What happened when you went off of OPC?
I went off of it on a Thursday. I took it Thursday morning, and just a couple days later.
I remember calling you, and I asked you how you were.
And I was worse than when I was taken.
Yeah. And so you went off the OPC3, and I took you into the doctor on Monday morning so he could see you. And he was shocked because you were shaking so badly. That was the first time I really saw how bad your tremors were, because over a period of time they had gotten much better. But your head was bobbing constantly and your hand was shaking constantly. You still have a little bit of a tremor, but nothing like they used to be. Are you on any Parkinson's medications today?
No.
Not at all.
No.
The last time you were on the Parkinson's medication, you started on OPC in August of 2003, and by December was when you went in and told him you no longer wanted to be on any Parkinson's meds, you just wanted to be on nutritional supplements.
He was going to change I was on
Requip.
Requip, and he was going to change to Myrtec.
Right.
And
There's no... You told him you didn't want to go
Oh,
on
I
the
didn't.
Varipac.
No.
You wanted to get off the Requip and you wanted to stop everything for a
right,
while.
and I was just going to go on the health products.
Right. After you went off of the OPC and went back on, you were really terrified that you'd never get those tremors under control
Right.
again. And you went on higher doses.
Yes, yes.
And I remember in that period of time, your tremors even decreased far more. And also, your triglycerides and cholesterol dropped.
Dropped, right.
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 And that was pretty significant.
It was. It was.
And now you've had a new issue in your life. And the new issue has been your neck. And that was due to an auto accident. Somebody hit you with a truck years and years ago.
Right.
Now you have a lot of arthritis in your neck. And you called me not long ago and asked me if we had anything for that. And I told you to call our company and find out
Right.
what the science was behind your issue. And what did they tell you?
They told me to go on Prime Balance, 1 scoop, twice a day, and the vitamin D with K2, one cap once a day, and the Beauty Blend, twice a day, two caps twice a day.
Okay.
And it has real help also.
So you've had significant help from all of the nutritional supplements you've been on over the years.
I sure have.
Since 2003.
I'm really sold on them.
Yep.
And I don't want any of the health medics.
Any of the medication anymore. You just want to be on healthy nutritional supplements, right? I understand that.
Because the side effects from all the health products, the medical
From all the medications.
patients, you have too many side effects with them.
And your current doctor wants you to go back on Parkinson's medications.
Right.
But he's never seen your tremors, how they've been in the past.
No. But everything that goes wrong, he blames it on to Parkinson.
Yeah.
So, and he's not happy. He really isn't.
But that's because medical doctors frequently don't know anything about nutritional supplements.
No.
I've been a nurse for over 40 years, and I did not believe in nutritional supplements until about 15 years ago.
And you can't tell them either because they don't want to listen.
Well, they don't learn anything in school. And when we're in school, we're taught about medications, nothing about nutritional supplements.
And that's right. And they should have to learn more about the health products.
That's true. Okay, is that enough? At least it's something.